Good day, ma'am. This is our presentation. It's all about stages of development and developmental tasks. Prepared by yours truly, Erica Chen Aureliano, Amor Ariasa, Mary Ann Batalona, and Mrs. Jane Huahotor. Developmental stage, a stage of development, is an age period when certain needs, behavior, experiences, and capabilities are common and different from other age periods. According to Sandtrack, there are 8 stages of development, which is Pi Maimla. Pi Maimla stands for prenatal stage, infancy, early childhood, early adulthood, adolescence, middle and late childhood, middle and late adulthood, and late adulthood. Prenatal stage, the development takes place quickly during this stage. It involves tremendous growth forming single cell with organism compete with brain and behavioral capabilities. It is divided into 3 stages called gestation.
The progress before birth prenatal development has 3 phases. 1. The germinal stage. It is 2 weeks after conception. It happens when egg cell and sperm cell meet to port of a zygote, tends to divide clove. The resulting involves of cells move along the mother's fallopian tube to the uterus. The ball of cells starts being invaded into wall of uterus. This process is called implantation. And the second is embryonic stage. It takes place after germinal stage until 2 months after conception. The developing full of cell is now called embryo. In this stage, called the major organ of embryo, became Verage project, and the third is called fetal stage. After the embryonic stage, the fetal stage begins, and your baby is called a fetus. And then, in the infancy, from birth to 2 years old, has extreme dependence on adults, beginning psychological activities like language, symbolic thought, sensory motor coordination, and social learning. And language of newborn is the cry, and coordinated movements. Thoughtless, poor vision, focusing range 8 to 12 inches. Usually doubles weight by 9 months, responds to human voice and touch. And in the infancy, 1 year old, change from plump baby to linear, more muscular baby. Begins to walk and talk, ability of passive language, better understanding of what's being said, tentative sense of independence, and determined explorer. And then to the 2 years old, begin to communicate verbal, like name, etc. And then that can usually speaks to 3 to 4 word sentences. Famous for negative behavior, no to everything, temper tantrums, and will play side by side other children, but does not actively play with them. And then the great imitators.
Early childhood, 3 to 5 years. Early childhood, 3 years old. Want to be just like parents. Vocabulary and pronunciation continue to expand. Climb stairs and alternating feet. Can briefly stand for 1 foot. Early childhood, 4 years old. Sentences are more complex. Speak well enough for stranger to understand. Imagination is vivid. Line between what is real and imaginary is often indistinct. Develop fear, common fear, fear of dark, fear of animal, and fear of death. Early childhood, 5 years old, can hoop on 1 foot and skip, can accurately copy figures, may begin to read, socialize with other children their age. Middle and late childhood, 6 to 12 years old. 6 to 12 years old, both large and small muscles will develop. Develop complex motor skill from independent activities to same-sex group activities. Acceptance by peers is very important. Parental approval is very important.
Adolescence, 13 to 18 years. Traumatic life stage for child and parents. Puberty occurs. Extremely concerned with appearance. Trying to establish self-identity. Confrontation with authority. Early adulthood, 19 to 29 years. Physical development complete. Emotional maturation continues to develop. Usually learn to accept responsibility for action and accept criticism. Usually knows how to profit from errors, socially progress from age-related peer groups to people with similar interests. Middle adulthood, 30 to 60 years. Physical changes begin to occur. Hair begin to thin and gray. Wrinkles appear. Hearing and vision decrease. Muscle loss. Main concern, children, health, job, security, aging parents, and fear of aging. Love and acceptance still take a major role. Late adulthood, 61 years and above. Fastest growing age bracket of society. Physical deterioration, brittle bones, poor coordination. Some memory problem. Coping with retirement and forms of entertainment. Very concerned with health and finances. Significant number become depressed. Suicide rate is high. And that's the end of our report. Thank you.